Well, hello YouTubers. Just out for a ride on the bike. Of course I'm out for a ride on the bike. Where else would I be? Yeah, I decided to head north today. Head up into Scotland. Much to the disgust of Nicola Sturgeon, no doubt. But what I thought I would do, I would traverse a route that I remember doing back in 1986-87 when I first started riding the bike. And I traversed the route on a 125, DR125. And certainly the first part of the route up to Hawick is on some quite short roads there. And yeah, I thought, bugger it, let's try that route again. It actually takes you past Hermitage Castle, an historic castle of Scotland. And when you turn off from Newcastleton, it actually takes you up the old Carlisle to Edinburgh railway line, which is the old Waverley line they used to call it. And there's some interesting bits and pieces up there, so whether we'll see them from the road or not I don't know, but anyway, that's where we're heading. As you can see, I've actually screwed the wind deflector onto my windscreen now. Doesn't make a heck of a lot of a difference, to be quite honest. In fact, in some parts, if you get your head down low, it actually makes it the wind noise it actually makes it worse. You know, when I've got it on full, that is. I'll pull it up and see if there's any difference there. I don't suppose there will be, but if you go down here, you can hear that rumbling there. But it does take pressure when it's up like that. It does take pressure off your helmet, like. But you still get some on your shoulders, though. This is Longtown. Have put a speed trap in Longtown now. That never used to be there. Pretty girl. Must be a tourist. Shut up, Mark. That's the River Esk that we've just crossed over. That flows into the Solway. On the other side of the Solway from where the Eden flows in. My old boss used to live in this house. One of the best bosses I've ever had, I know. Great bloke. Don't know if he still lives there, like. nurseries, eh? But again, we've got a lovely day. There's a bit of a breeze, but you know, I don't mind a bit of breeze, like, you know, especially after the heat that we've had recently. It's been fantastic, like, but punishing, you know what I mean? Punishingly hot. Yeah, bloody punishingly hot it's been. So this is the A7 that we're travelling on. This actually takes us right up to Hawick, but we'll be turning off and going round by the back way, as I say, through Newcastleton and stuff. Which takes us close to Water as well, one of the larger reservoirs around here. Just going to pop that down. Yeah, quite a big reservoir. Lovely scenic place as well. I'll maybe do a ride out there sometime, but like I say, this time I want to head up to Hawick. That's Hawick, but it's pronounced Hawick. So we'll be in Scotland shortly. Very shortly. There we go. Welcome to Scotland. Yeah, right. What a warm welcome. What a warm welcome you get if you're not English. So we'll turn off here and go through Canonby down to Roanburn. I came for a run out of here the other night. I didn't go all the way up to Hawick or anything, but just actually skipped through to Roadhead, sort of went east. There's some lovely little roads and all around there. Very nice roads. Also passed over Penton Bridge, which is like a bridge over the River Lyme that every generation of kids jumps off. Some of them even dive off it, and it must be 100 foot. Well, maybe not 100 foot. It's high anyway. Very high, but the water underneath is very deep though. There are some rocky bits to either side, but you can see from the bridge quite easily where the deeper water is, like. In fact, underneath the bridge, the diving club, when I was in it, not while I was there, like before I actually joined the club, they had a dive in there, and one of the lads found a gun, a pistol. He handed that in to the police, of course. This is a lovely village, this. Is it a village or town? Village, I would say. Canonby. Looks like a nice pub, that, Cross Keys, isn't it? I've never had a drink in there, like. Got like a traffic controlled bridge here which goes over the River Annan, I think. Is it the Annan or the Liddle? I don't know. It'll probably say. The other night coming across here and bloody lights turned green, so I set off. There was a bloody tractor coming across, obviously just ignored the lights. Alright, but haven't we had some great weather recently? It's been fantastic, like. Absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. So this is Border Reaver country, this. Border Reavers were like gangs of families that used to raid each other, nick each other's sheep and all sorts of bloody things, like. Nearly hit that bloody thing there. Yeah, the roads don't get any better, that's for sure. They definitely do not. Lovely views, isn't there? We're not even into the ride yet. 11%, eh? You know what I mean, by some of these roads, just lovely, like. I think it was just up here where I turned off the other night. Had a bike meet last night, the Friday night, out at Henry's Cafe. I think there was something else going on somewhere else, so it wasn't brilliantly attended, but you know, there's plenty of people there, like. Oh no, that's not me. That's not me. I don't want to go to Langham. Get myself confused between Langham and Hawick there. I've actually got it on the Karimoto as well, 9 miles before I need to turn off, which is on the other side of Newcastleton, I think. I used to ride to Newcastleton quite a lot and then turn off towards Roadhead. And I think I've said before, I once got a puncture going that way, and some guy, really nice guy, stopped and asked us if I needed a hand, and he actually went back to his home, got his trailer, and we put the bike on the trailer, and he took us home, all the way home to my door. Unbelievable, like. You don't get that sort of spirit anymore, unfortunately. Nice views. These roads seem quite familiar, really. So Scottish borders. We're even out of Dumfries and Galloway now, and into the Scottish borders. Starting to get into the Cheviot Hills now. Cheviot Hills, sorry. Or is it the Cheviots? I don't know. I don't know. Heavy vehicles turning, eh? Oh, look at that for a vista, that's nice, isn't it? Quite breezy up here though. I can, you know, feel a fair bit of buffeting. Rizgills. Kirship Foot. Yeah. We'll get to the other side of Newcastleton and have a quick break, I think. Just check cameras and all that sort of carry on. It's a nice area, no question about that. Lovely place. Wow. It's nice. Breathtaking scenery. So this is Newcastleton now. Not to be confused with Newcastle, of course. Old Geordieland. There's a lovely road runs from here till across the hills there to Langham, which we used to go over on the push bikes often enough, and then on to Eskdale Muir, where the what do you call it, Buddhist temple. Bloody 20 mile an hour, are you having a laugh? Like, come on, 20 mile an hour. Old Newcastleton. A bit weird, eh? The Riddlesdale Hotel. God, I can't even remember there being a petrol station here, to be honest. Hey. Pretty town though. Very pretty town. Or village, whichever it is. Oh, we can go 30 now, can we? Oh, I'm not sure I'm already doing. Bad lad. It's pretty. Of course, we're right out in the sticks now. Luckily this time round though, I do have a puncture repair outfit with me, and a pump. Single file traffic. Babbling brook. I'll look for somewhere to pull up shortly, and yeah, I remember this road being not the greatest of roads even back in the 80s. I can't imagine it'll have got any better. Of course, what you got to do is just take it reasonably easy, anticipating other traffic, though I can't imagine there'll be a lot of traffic on this road. Try and look for somewhere nice to pull in. Oh, that may have done. Never mind. What I remember from this ride when I did it was, as you get to the hills, getting like wide open vistas, you know. And especially coming back down from Hawick on the A7, get some lovely views. I was going to stop there, but look for another spot. We get a bit further along. especially when you get pinch points like that, like that's nice views, isn't it? Lovely. Hey up, here's some traffic. Woohoo! Had to be a camper van, right, didn't it? Had to be a camper van. Oh, an old telephone box in there. I don't know why a Canadian flag was flying like, but there you go. But England playing Canada somewhere. Or could it be Canada Day? There we go, look at that, that's lovely, isn't it? Be the turn off the Hermitage Castle. Yeah, like I say, I'll tell you what, actually, let me just stop here a minute. Ooh. I'll just check the cameras, make sure everything's tickety-boo, so we'll see you shortly. Well, we're back. Had a quick cigarette while I was here as well. I also went and had a look at that bridge, and I went down to the riverside. I'll put a picture up. I think I'll put a picture up anyway. And almost looks like there's a ford there, you know. It's probably natural, like. But yeah. I was also thinking of nipping down to Hermitage Castle and having a look. But like, it's only a mile away down this road. I think I will, actually. I think I will, since it's only a mile, so might as well have a look. Just a quick look at Hermitage Castle. I think I can actually nip through here and get onto the A7, but we're not going to do that, like. Now, this is a little bit of a detour, this, from the route I was going to do, but if I can get a look at Hermitage Castle from the roadside, it's worth a little look, I think. There we go. Ooh, it's rather, well, I don't know if pretty is the right word. Rather stoic. here where I can get turned round, I suppose. Oh, look at that. Isn't that something? Don't know any history about it or anything like, but that is quite an impressive castle, I have to say. Fantastic. Hope you can all see that. I'll not bother taking a picture, I'll just head on my way. Yeah, it's actually worth having a look at. I think sometime I might come out here and actually have a visit for myself, you know what I mean? You can almost guarantee that that'll have been involved in the Border Reaver Wars and stuff. I don't know which family owned it or what, but oh, listen, that screen rattling, eh? Yeah, I'll have to get that sorted, like. It's such a pain to take the screen off, you know, as all the plastics has to come off the dash there, or above the dash, which is like a right bloody pain, like. Yeah, that was worth a look, that, you know, for the mile. Calgary Day. Oh no, bloody loose chippings, loose bloody chippings. Remember this bit? You got to be careful with these loose chippings, like, because they tend to pile in certain parts of the road, and if you hit them, you're down, like. Shame really, because it's detracting from the view. Oh wondering if we're the only country in the world that puts these bloody things on the road, you know. Any of you people who might be watching this that live outside of the UK, let us know in the comments. Do your government, roadworks, departments, whatever, do they put loose chippings on the road? Ours do. They put these chippings on the road which with the heat are meant to sink into it, but it takes for bloody ever for it to happen. You have to sink into the tarmac, that is. And of course, while they're sinking in, people like cyclists, motorcyclists and what have you, anybody on two wheels really, are put at mega danger. Even car drivers to a certain extent, like. Yes, maybe I should have wrecked this first off. Like, it's not too bad, don't get us wrong, but there are patches where there's a lot of gravel in the road. Hope I haven't got bloody 15 miles of this, like. Is it 15 miles? 13 miles. Looks a bit better. Yeah. Loose chippings. Like I say, the worst case I've seen is when the bridge outside my village, the motorway bridge, where they just covered up the potholes, they chucked a load of bloody loose chippings down. And that night it rained and they just all got washed away. When I say washed away, I mean washed all over the bloody road and in the gutters, and piles of them all over the parish, yeah. Crazy, like. Mind you, they've put some signs up saying they're going to be doing roadworks there shortly, so hopefully we'll get that bit of road sorted out, because it is bloody awful at the moment. This is a nice bit of road, isn't it? I think it's more adventure bike sort of riding, but the old VFR can do most things. Lovely road, like. Lovely well, I say vista, it's not a vista so much, but just riding up this valley. Very nice indeed. I hope it's coming out on the camera as well as what it looks here. Here's the old Waverley line crossing over here. I don't suppose there'll be much infrastructure of it from it left, like. Oh my god, there is. There is. These are old sidings here, aren't they? Of course, the Waverley line has been... Oh, stop here. Reopened again as far as Hawick. Oh, Withrop Heritage Centre, eh? Have a quick So on, let's move it so it's not... come on, Mark, lad. What are you doing, lad? But these look like carriages that, you know, as well as a sleeper there. I don't know what that would be doing here. I wouldn't have thought they'd have sleepers coming along here. Flash though. Yeah, very nice. Should probably have knocked my bike off and took the keys out like, but yeah. It's another thing I shouldn't check out at all on internet. I knew there was sidings along here somewhere, but I didn't realise they were used. Obviously some sort of heritage centre has opened up. Whitrope Heritage Centre, in fact. I assume it has something to do with the railway. Anywho, let's get on. Let's get up to Hawick. Some old shunting things here, like. Yeah, I think the Wavy line was opened again from Edinburgh to, I think, Hawick, but I could be wrong. And there is talk of them reopening the rest of it as well, down to Carlisle. Though some of it they won't be able to. Amazing. Here you go. We're starting to get some vistas now. Or now. And we got some traffic lights coming up as well. Look at that, lovely. What were the chances of that being red? What were the chances? Good on you. What's going on here? Has there been a landslip or something? Probably there has. Or maybe they're just making a road to get into that wood to get the trees out. Look at that though. What a vista. Heck of a bloody wind blowing through here though, it has to be said. Some sort of army thing though. It's definitely an old army truck anyway. Probably a collector. cattle grid or something there at one time. There's rust seeping through the tarmac. Missed a gear here. Falling rocks. Falling bloody rocks. Must be from there. The nice views though, nice views along here, lovely. Grid. I'll have to check out that how far the Waverley line comes down here. I'm sure it's Hawick. I think they've got as far as Hawick. Check that out. Mind you, as we get into Hawick, we might start getting signs for the railway station, and that would kind of give the game away. Look at all them mushrooms, look at the size of them. Look at the size of them mushrooms in that field. I should stop and pick one. Oh, the sheep. The shape of that hill over there. Oh, you maybe can't see it on the GoPro like, but for Hawick Fuller Bolchester Bridge. Wonder what that is now. Sun's getting low now, and they're getting the old eyes. Actually, coming into the dark bits like this, you can't see whether, you know what I mean? Can't see where the bloody road's going once you know, before you get into the darker bit, that is. This is why I used to have them Suzuki stickers across the top of me visor. I've actually ordered some new stickers, but not Honda or anything like that. I've got some Red Shift Rider ones. I know, how presumptuous is that? Is that the right word, presumptuous? Precautious? No, I don't know. Precautiousness? It looks like bloody Jones's butcher van ahead. It's actually a horse van. I thought it was an antique van there. Race horses, eh? Horses for courses. There you go. Right, so I'll just sit behind this bugger. Like there's anything coming, but I don't want to be an arsehole and, you know, squeeze by like. Ooh, that's bright. Something to do with chickens or something, maybe pigs. Some horses, GG's. Look out for horses. For 1 mile, eh? Must be short distance horses. Couple of miles before we're in Hawick, I think. got Kelso further up the road here. Oh, roadkill. Somebody's having a barbecue. Well, they're either having a barbecue or electing the fucking Pope. A lot of smoke. See nothing. There we go. Oh, got that a bit wrong. This must be Hawick. mph again. mph. Jesus Christ, like. Excuse me. Jesus. Oh, lovely little church. St. Cuthbert's. Bit of a stiff hand. So we're on our way back to Carlisle now, along the A7. I used to travel up this road quite a bit. And we used to go scuba diving at St Abbs Head, St Abbs Harbour. So we used to come this way to head over to the east coast of Scotland there. But as I say, the vistas along here as you drop and down into the Cumberland Gap is like lovely, like. It's lovely. Woohoo! Yeah, it's been a while since I've been along here though. horses. Burn Country Park, eh? Carlisle. Feeling that breeze though. Quite a nice road that. Yeah, coming up from Newcastleton to Hawick. Quite interesting as well with seeing Hermitage Castle. But anyway, I'll call that a day, I think. I don't want the video to be too long. I'll put like a bit of a montage as I'm heading back down to Carlisle. And yeah, so if you've been watching, thanks for watching, it's much appreciated. Remember to look after yourselves, ride safely, look after the people that you love. And yeah, take care. So until next time, peace out.